So my name is Tim Richardson, and I'm the person who's teaching the second half of MRK460 this July-August 2018. And by now you've had Professor Litt tell you all about how the 4 Ps change because of international circumstances and the 6 environments. So one of the differences between regular business and international business, actually it's a trick question. There's no such thing as regular business anymore because all regular business involves international business to some extent, meaning that what you might make in your own country for your own customers includes things that you imported, or that if you have some additional product, you don't just sell it in Toronto, but you also sell it across the border in Buffalo. So almost all business is international business. And that means, therefore, that all of those 6 environments that you learned in Intro to Business, the political environment, laws, rules, and regulations, the economic environment, which is things like the currency exchange rate, social cultural environment, which is things like the number of people in Toronto that speak Punjabi and Urdu and Gujarati and Mandarin and Cantonese, and the technological environment, which is me using this little GoPro camera to make this video for you so many thousands of miles away. The competitive environment is also very important because the degree to which you have competition determines how you must be attentive to all these other environments. And lastly, the geographic environment. When you took your Intro to Business course, they talked about pest, political, economic, social, cultural, technology, but they probably didn't talk too much about geography. And the geographic environment is quite significant. Here I am, way up in the Central Highlands of Jamaica, on property which is owned by my wife's cousins, and I'm sort of a halfway between a high point and down through the mango grove here and not the mango grove, but the mango trees down to a lower part. And one of the problems that we're having this year is dryness. This is supposed to be the rainy season in Jamaica. This is supposed to be where you have thunderstorms every second day, and it hasn't happened, and this has created a lot of problems. So you see people going by in donkeys with big huge square plastic containers to gather water from a standpipe to take back to their houses. And look at the big stands of bamboo. This is really neat. We don't have anything like this back in Canada. Wow, look at this. Look at that. Cool. Okay, I see. Oh, so this has been around for a long time. That's really cool. So this is the little trail down to the natural water source, which they've bricked up and put a little piece of plastic piping in. And I'm just going to follow it back up the trail here. So you can see how steep this is, edged into the side of the hill here.
Seriously?
Seriously, cool, eh?
No, it's not cool.
I'm not telling anybody else. This is just for me.
Good luck to you.
Oh, so I'm gonna get killed for knowing the source?
Mm-hmm.
I see. I guarantee Mas Redman knew about it years ago. He may even help build it. Why do they use donkeys? Because you look at the terrain here, the steepness of the angle. There's no real type of motorized vehicle that you could use to cart large containers of water in a very, very narrow pathway. This part looks sort of okay, but once you start to get around the corner here, the pathway is just about 1.5 feet wide and extremely steep in some parts here. So these are all little aspects of the geographic environment, and we're going to talk more about the geographic environment this semester in MRK460 because it's become one of those big players that all companies have to deal with. It kind of levels flat the playing field. So whether you're a super large company or a little tiny operation, the geographic environment changes and climate changes and so on. It's affecting businesses all over the world.